Is my guest, Denise Repko, not here? Oh, excellent. So we're talking about the LegXercise Ellipse Motorized Leg Movement Machine. This is a sale price of under $200 when the retail is $249.99. It's 5 easy payments of $40, and shipping and handling is free. Now, the LegXercise machine is something that actually will move your legs for you. That's what's different, right? It's a machine that's motorized, so I can actually just place my legs on the pads and it's moving my legs for me. Why do I have something like this? Because I bet your doctor has said you need to move more. And maybe specifically, you need to move your legs more. And the cool thing is that this is like if you went to a therapist and they're moving your leg around, that's exactly what's happening here. This step counter feature on this machine means that you can do 6,300 steps in an hour on speed 1, 8,400 steps in an hour on speed 2, 9,900 steps in an hour on speed 3. That's fundamentally and factually happening just by you placing your legs on this. And by the way, while I'm going forward, it can also go backwards. So it can go in both directions, and I can just be watching QVC. Or I can be watching my favorite show, or I can be having this underneath a desk and I'm having Zoom calls with my boss. The reality is that we know, we've been saying this all hour, and this is our fitness hour, that motion is lotion. And yes, we have machines where they're people powered. This one is machine powered. I'm gonna welcome in my guest. Her name's Denise Repko. Happy New Year, Denise.
Happy New Year. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you in person,
right,
Rachel, but we decided that in light of I'm just turning the corner with this chest cold, that I not be in studio and
no,
spread it around.
Please, I'm sorry. Please recover. And what's so funny, I was actually wearing the love. I'm laughing because you've got the piece. I was wearing the love earlier today.
I heard.
So
our producer just told me that.
Do stay home and take care of you so you can 100% recover. Please introduce us to the LegXercise.
Yes, well, this LegXercise Ellipse is a little more range of motion, of course, than our LegXercise Pro, which is just kind of gliding pedals. This is a full elliptical range of motion in this small, maybe 16-pound unit. This goes both forward and reverse, and there are 3 different speeds, where our LegXercise Pro only has 1 or 2, and it's just that shuffle movement. But it truly is for people who are more mobility challenged and maybe know, of course, they need the improved circulation, they need that improved blood flow, they need the gentle range of motion in the ankles and knees, but they can't get up, they can't walk on their own, they don't have a place maybe in their neighborhood that is good to get up and walk. Maybe there's someone with balance issues or cognitive issues or get short of breath. This is something that you can do from the comfort of your own home, your favorite chair, sofa, or bed, if you have a bed where your feet will hit this. It does not matter what shoe size you are because it's an open foot pedal. And because you'll never sit on it or stand on it, it doesn't even matter what you weigh. You put your feet on LegXercise Ellipse and you pick whatever program or speed you want, and it does the work for you.
I mean, I love that introduction because the reality is that, you know, for many of us, maybe walking and walking distances isn't really an option for whatever reason, right? But the reality is that with something like this, this then allows that person and allows you to get that movement, that underscore necessary movement. And this is free shipping and handling. So we're gonna save you $16.22 on the shipping on its own. And by the way, this isn't something that is like, oh, is this a little fly-by-night something that you presented? No. 35,000 of these have been picked up by QVC customers, and they rave about it, right? Because maybe you're not able to move your legs as often or as frequently or as consistently as this machine can do for you. And that's the key, honestly, Denise, is consistent, right? Daily, right? Small baby steps get you to the finish line. So can you walk us through, or I'm not sure if you want to show the panel on your end or on my end, how to actually use this? Because by the way, there's it's a little handheld, a little remote control that you're going to use. So I can use this from the comfort of my chair back here. I don't even have to bend down and do something here. It's going to respond to whatever level I want to do. It just sped up. I put on 2, I put on 3, it got a little faster. Let me go back to 2, off. And this is just that little thing that you're going to have in your hand, and it honestly holds on. It holds on to the top of the machine. So go ahead, Miss Denise.
Yes. And I do love that because I'm one of those people, Rachel, that I lose my glasses and I lose my cell phone all day long. So to have a remote that actually is magnetized, so it lives right under the handle,
Yeah.
and that's where it can stay for you.
And it
But when
changes
you do want to
direction
use
even.
it, it does. It does. You will just put 2 AAA batteries in there, but you see the big display, the big LED display down here. This counts your steps. As you said, level 1, 6,300 steps in an hour. Level 2, 8,400 steps in an hour. Level 3, 9,900 steps in 1 hour from the comfort of your own home. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. You don't have to get up and go anywhere, join with a membership fee, pay anybody anything. You just get in your own home, your own comfortable chair. Whatever you're wearing is cool. Wear flat shoes, socks, or sneakers, and let this do the work for you. It's completely operational through this motor that's inside, yet it only weighs 16 pounds, so it's super lightweight. It's not like a big piece of bulky, heavy equipment that's going to be in the way, or you just don't have room for it in your home. This is kind of nice. In fact, I would leave it out or tuck it beside a chair, but you can use it as often as you like. There's no, well, I can only use it once or twice a day. You use it as often as you want. Use it for 10 minutes, use it for 20 minutes, use it for an hour. It's gentle, it's silent. You're not going to disturb a sleeping baby or a sleeping significant other, cat or dog. It's really a nice way to get those steps in the safety and the comfortable environment of your own home.
You know what? On this video, you see the kind of red light up. Can you walk us through kind of using this forward and then using this backwards? Because I just put this in reverse and it feels completely different.
I know. I love it in reverse, actually. When you use it forward, you're going to feel more through the quadriceps. If you use it in reverse, you'll feel it more through the back of the legs. But it also makes a difference the distance and proximity you have it to your body or to the chair, because the longer you make that lever, the more muscle activation you're going to get. So, of course, you're going to be warming and moving the muscles. You're going to be putting the joints in the gentle range of motion. But it's all about the blood flow. It's all about the circulation. That's all we really need. And this is all the same fitness claims that we always talk about with everything. You're talking about how important exercise is to your heart, to type 2 diabetes, to stroke, to all of those things. For me personally, as an ex-group exercise instructor, I know how important it is for people to exercise, but yet I've learned how intimidated people are to go to a gym, to get up and go somewhere. Maybe it's a self-confidence thing, or maybe you just aren't familiar with the pieces of equipment. This is non-intimidating. You just push a button and decide whether you're going to go forward or backwards, or level 1, 2, or 3. So the process is easy. There's nothing to memorize. And when you do get this home, there is minimal assembly. Comes with 6 screws. We give you the tools for it. You'll attach the Ellipse unit itself to the base. It's very stable. It's very balanced. And of course, you hear it super, super quiet.
Yeah, I was being quiet because so that you can see. I just wasn't speaking so that you could see it. And you said weighs about 16 pounds. Is that right, Denise?
Yeah. Yes.
16
and there is a
pounds,
handle to hold it.
and a handle to hold it. And you've got the little, kind of remote gun that you'll put in your hand. So you have that up by you. You don't even have to bend down to use the controls. You've got 3 speeds, 1, 2, and 3. And again, this machine is doing this. I'm going to take my legs off. Machine is going. So to be clear, the machine is pedaling. All I am doing is placing my foot on the machine and giving them all my weight. I'm giving the machine all my weight. It's moving my legs. It's like having a human kind of therapist move my legs for me. And as we said, 6,300 steps in an hour on speed 1, 8,400 in an hour on speed 2, and then 9,900 in an hour on speed 3. Going forwards and back. And again, moving our body, motion is lotion. Guess what you're doing? You're getting that blood circulation flowing all up and down your legs. And all you have to do is sit and place your feet on it. That's it.
Yeah.
And it works for everybody. You don't have to worry about how much you weigh. You don't have to worry about how tall you are. Maybe you're buying this for somebody in your household. Maybe you want to get it for your mom or your dad. Maybe as we're thinking about New Year, New You, you're going to give the gift of overall movement to somebody that you totally love and start their New Year, New You resolution off. Or maybe it's for yourself. But the greatest thing is, I love this, Denise, because so many people are still working maybe half in the office and half remotely. Put this under a desk like Kim has. And you know what? She's reading a book, but maybe she has her laptop there and she's moving and she's like having a Zoom meeting with her teammates or her boss, and she's still getting movement right underneath her desk. It's 5 easy payments of $40, slightly more than $1 a day. We're shipping it to you for free. We're about $50 off the $249.99 price tag, but then we're saving you another $16.20 on the free shipping and handling. Also, you can get this home and use it for 30 days, and if you don't love it, you can send it back. But let's start at the beginning, Denise, because I want to know, why was this invented? Maybe people look at this and go, it's motorized movement for your feet. You're like, my feet are off it. It's going by itself. Why do I want a machine that is motorized movement for my feet?
Yeah, because people at IntelliBrands who made LegXercise Pro and who made LegXercise Ellipse realized that not everybody has the ability to be mobile actively, easily, effortlessly. Sometimes there are situations that preclude you from having effortless mobility, or you might have a limitation, but it's a place to start. So if putting your feet on here, and this is actually more range of motion than our LegXercise Pro, her sister, this is a greater range of motion because it's more of an elliptical full circle that goes forwards or back. And as opposed to LegXercise Pro, we added 3 speeds. So there's not just 1 or 2, there's 3 speeds. So this can actually be for that person who needs that increased circulation, who needs that activation of the joints in a gentle range of motion, because this is very, very smooth and very, very gentle. But if you have balance issues, if you have weak knees, if you have shortness of breath, what about cognitive issues? Maybe you have memory issues where if you go out and walk outside somewhere, you get confused or don't know how to make your way back. I mean, there's a lot of things like that for people who need the benefits but can't get up and go on their own. Maybe you're the caregiver who goes and helps mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or somebody, but you can't get there every day or on any given day. This is something easy that they can do on their own. And by the way, this is motorized 100%, but if you unplug it and you choose to manually work it forward and reverse, you can do that as well. So, and I saw Kim, our lovely model there with her band. You can absolutely introduce your resistance band. There she is. Thank you, girlfriend. Handheld weights work. If you want to engage this to be a full body, total body piece of exercise equipment, use the arms, use the upper body, sit upright and activate your core muscles, or lean back and let LegXercise Ellipse do that work for you. But no choreography to remember. You're not bouncing up and down. You're not getting completely out of breath or sweaty. This is movement for those people who have the challenges or limitations or just need that place to start, because this will grow with you. This can grow with the whole family. And because it only weighs, again, 16 pounds, it's not a big commitment or a big overwhelming piece of equipment that takes up massive space if you have a small condo or apartment where you live.
I love this. You actually just said that it's 2 different machines. It's one that actually will move your legs for you, or once you strengthen your legs enough, if you want to, you unplug it and you're pedaling it on your own. So you are manually doing it, which again, you could grow up to be that strong with your legs. And the other great thing about it, again, is that, did you say that you use different muscles depending upon how close or how far away this is from your seated position? So there's so many ways to grow with this. How cool is that?
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's an important thing to me as I bring products to QVC.
Yeah.
Some products are just kind of the one-trick pony, which is great. But I love things that are more versatile, that really give you your money's worth, that really give you the challenge or help to challenge you. When I say baby steps, I don't mean pun intended, but this is a place where people who really need a place to start can start. And you can start on level 1. Or you can start manually. It depends. You decide what your issues are. And I always tell everybody, Rachel, of course, we know you have to check with your personal physician to see what your situation is, or what, whatever's going on in your life. So it's not, you always have to check with your physician is the deal. But this is something that's effortless. It's not impactful. It's not going to be intimidating. Just put your feet on here, press a button, and let it do the work for you.
Or when you work up to it, you can actually unplug it and then you're pedaling on your own. So right now I have it in level 1, but if you zoom on in, I will take it to level 2 because you'll see the difference in when it gets a little bit faster. This is 5 easy payments of $40, but then if I'm going to level 2, do you see my feet just got a little bit faster? And then here's level 3. Yeah,
right?
got much faster, right? So very, very different.
sure.
And that means that you can work yourself up to it. 5 easy payments of $40, free shipping and handling. You just set your feet on it. I'm gonna take my feet off. The machine is doing that. You put your feet on it and just rest your legs. So the machine is moving your legs for you in this elliptical motion. It's F47100.